And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today I want to start off with, I think some misconceptions that have been going around. There seems to be this belief that we're kicking butt and we're doing really well. We're not at all. You see, we're actually incredibly weak. If you look at the weapons here, all we have is a bunch of heavy SMGs and a couple of assault rifles. And heavy SMGs are good guns, but we're basically equipped with normal SMGs. We don't have any excellent or masterworks. In fact, the only thing we have that's not normal is an assault rifle. We have an excellent assault rifle. Everything else is just a normal weapon. The only reason we're not dead so far is, well, shock lances, insanity lances, the odd low shield pack, the draw shambler rituals. Turning enemies against each other, playing them off like we're not strong. We're getting by sort of deflecting attacks, and if we get unlucky, like over here we got attacked by a bunch of mechs a while back. They were breachers and we had to fight them, and that could have went very badly. I mean, we barely squeaked by, and I think one person got downed, but they could just as easily have gotten shot in the head and killed. We have been incredibly lucky. And if you look at our armor, okay, everyone's got a flak vest now, which is great. Everyone's got at least a good, I want to say. Actually, everyone has a good or excellent flak vest. And we've got some Thrumbo fur jackets. But hats-wise, yeah, we're not looking too hot on that front. The reason being is it goes to -20 around here, which means we can't give them steel helmets. We can't give them flak helmets. Those things just don't have enough insulation because everyone would freeze during the winter. So we either swap their hats during the seasons, which I'm too lazy to do, or we hold out until we get marine cataphract helmets, which we're probably going to do. So headshots, we're basically a very delicately purchased. So what we need to do is weapon up this round. In fact, we're going to do a lot of things. So I'm thinking lots and lots of miniguns. We'll throw in a few assault rifles, especially for Prichette, namely because they have the careful shooter trait, which just does not gel very well with miniguns. Miniguns do not benefit a lot from that. In fact, it's quite a negative for them. So we are going to be spending a lot of time building these, but they require 20 components and 160 steel. Kind of expensive, kind of very expensive. So cranking out that many components would take too long, so we're going to shortcut it. And for that, we're going to use the long-range mineral scanner. Long-range mineral scanner, we'll chuck that down. 1 second. We'll chuck that down over here. And what it'll allow us to do is it will allow us to scan for component patches out in the map, and we'll bring back like 50 or 60 components a run with that. And we might actually be able to get some other benefits out of that. So that's one thing we're also going to be doing, just to feed into getting the miniguns so we actually have enough firepower. Now, you might be thinking, but we definitely have psycasts. And yes, we do have psycasts. The problem is most of them are trash. Like Manhunter Pulse on a tile with no animals is kind of useless. Word of Inspiration, that could actually be useful occasionally. Wall Raise, Word of Love. Like none of these, Neural Heat Dump, Chunk Skip. I mean, Chunk Skip, we could maybe use it to get cover on an enemy map or something like that, but by and large, the only traits we've got that are really good are basically invisibility and stun. Fire Skip is more mobility, and Skip Shield, well, yes, you can make a shield, but it stops bullets both directions. It's good for protecting yourself, but it has limited utility compared to a low shield. What we need to get our hands on is Skip. Yes, Skip would be quite useful, and Berserk Pulse. So, to help us along with that, I was thinking as a power bonus, we're going to take War Machine, who, actually, let's self-resurrect him now, the timer on that should be up. We're going to take War Machine here, and what I would like to do is level the bejesus out of them and then clone them. As in, we do have this obelisk over here for copying people, and I was thinking, we take a bunch of money and we buy every single side trainer we can find. Berserk Pulse, preferably, Skip, Invisibility, all that stuff, and we stick it on a pawn who's psychically hypersensitive, and also has that whole, whatever you may call it, psychophage thing that's increasing their size sensitivity. Cranking them into an absolute murder machine. And on top of that, just give them a bunch of skill trainers. Give them a melee and a shooting skill trainer, construction, plants, crafting. Crank the bejesus out of them, and then we can clone them a bunch of times. And just keep cloning them so that we keep getting, well, they keep getting better and better as they go. I like the idea of that. However, that costs money, which means we're going to need golden statues, which is going to crank up our wealth, which is going to make us more of a target, which is make things more risky. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We're also going to need to get our hands on more shards so we can do more imbue death refusals, which means we're going to want to draw more shamblers to get said shards. At the same time, we also want to crank up on the mechanoid front. We want to build, mechs. There's a few mechs we'd like to build because we want to improve our kill box, and we're going to want the mechs for the kill box. Yes, we need to improve our boombox over here. Boombox, best name I've seen in the comments. This is the boombox. I love that. But we're going to modify this and bring it to its hopefully final form, and it should be quite evil. But I would like a few mechs to help out with that. So that's also going to require steel. We're also going to want to build this out. This year, I think we need to build about 16 more hydroponics just to fill out the second one. So that's 1,600 steel and 16 components. Yeah, right now those guests we have, I'm keeping them around because they're helping us with the mining. We actually have 6 mining drills going at the same time, and if people weren't sleeping because of all the combat we'd been through, they'd be currently busy doing that. Oh, and one last thing. Religious Reformation time. Now, I put up a poll to see which ones people preferred, and overwhelmingly, Darkness won. However, there was an awful lot of comments about that I should have put Ritualist up, because they would have preferred Ritualist to be on the agenda. Which, okay, that makes sense. However, I think I can please both sides. You see, the thing is, if you want to use the Darkness beam, we'd have to actually roof over the map. I want to roof the entire map so it's just darkness everywhere. That would be more fun. Though I have been warned that darkness will kill us later on due to the anomaly, but, you know, we can worry about that later. Oh, and the reason, like, one of the reasons we haven't actually attuned to the monolith yet is we're too weak. We're barely deflecting stuff, and we've got one Doomsday. Normally at this point you'd have loads of them, because what happens is once you get one Doomsday, you get attacked by a bunch of pirates or someone who's got Doomsdays and low shields. You fire said Doomsday into the middle of them, kill a bunch of them, and then strip their corpses for low shields and Doomsdays. It's like a self-repeating process where you get more Doomsdays the more enemies that show up with Doomsdays, assuming you kill them in the field. And you have invisibility. Yeah, that hasn't been working out so good. Oh, I need to get my hands on some jump packs. Sorry, getting distracted again. Yes, Religious Reformation. So, I figure what we do is, since we don't have the map roofed over yet, what we do is we grab Ritualist now, and then we grab Darkness next. That should hopefully keep everyone happy. I mean, not everyone, but it should help out. Alright, next up, we also want to do some modifications here. One of the things I want to do is we want to increase scarification. This has actually been hurting us, and is quite annoying. But, you know, rules are rules, so we want to go to heavy scarification, meaning everyone's going to want, I think it's 3 scars? Yep, everyone wants 3 scars. That's going to suck. But it'll be fine. We'll get there. We now have Void Study is very efficient. We've actually researched everything we can on that so far. Our research has been slowed down. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Body modification is fine. Comfort is ignored. People complaining about comfort is ignored, but that's from the pain is virtue meme. The thing is, if we scarify everyone, they get +2 mood, plus they'll get another +3 from pain. So we actually get a +5 base, so comfort, losing it is not the worst thing in the world. See, we can get a +3, +9 from pain, and once you have enough scars, everyone will have at least about +3. We're going to have age reversal demanded. We're getting to the wealth level that people are going to start demanding age reversal. That's going to become super expensive. Neural supercharge preferred. Otherwise, we get a -6 to our happiness. All of this stuff are just, all these religious stuff are just happiness modifiers in a lot of ways. Like the sleep accelerators gives us a +3 mood, but no negatives. That's great. Temperature tough means we don't care about temperature extremes, meaning if we sleep in the cold, no one cares. Now, down here, there was a couple of things I want to add, though. Skull spike desired. Yes, please. I'm going to chuck that in because I think it's nice. It sort of fits with the theme. We've been getting more and more evil as we go along, so let's just chuck in some skull spikes. It keeps people a little bit happier. Oh, and where is it? Our mild bigotry has now improved to, moderate? Yeah, we're going to go up to moderate bigotry. Now we hate people just that little bit more if they're not of our religion. We have not had a single group couple off yet, so we're going to make love free? Or maybe we should just make it prohibited. No. I don't want to be mean to them. Let them have their fun. There's no extra roles we can add. In fact, I don't think we're going to have any extra roles in this, barring the Thinker. That's going to be a bit strange. We'll leave all the rest the way it is, and yeah, they're all good. So, done. That's going to make things more complicated, actually. Reason being, when it comes to the scarring, some of our people heal the scars automatically. It's going to get awful messy, but it's fine. It's fine. It just means everyone's now going to be that little bit more unhappy because they're not scarred up sufficiently. And everyone's going to start demanding... Actually, what's everyone's demands at the moment? Oh, we've actually transitioned over to high expectations. Oh, yep. This is going to be a dangerous day. There have also been several questions that have been asked that I'd like to answer right now. One is ghouls. You can actually put bionics into ghouls. It's perfectly allowable. You can actually go into operations and you can install peg legs or psychic harmonizers. You can even give them some of the void serums. You can also give them the body armor stuff. You can give them elbow blades, power claws, all that stuff. You can actually bionic the bejesus out of them. You can bionic legs or architect stuff. That wouldn't really be that smart, but definitely we can give them a bunch of implants. Problem is we just don't have the technology. For example, we'd like specialized limbs for power claws on them. We might give them elbow blades either. You really only want to give them one melee weapon, so if you give them a power claw, they should only use that power claw. They might occasionally use a fist or a headbutt, but by and large, 75% of the time they use the most damaging weapon. At the same time, I'd also like to get my hands on jump jetpacks, and then there's a bunch of other things we can get. For example, people were always asking, what about if we give them nuclear stomachs? Yes, we can give ghouls nuclear stomachs, which would reduce their food consumption by 75%, making them eat barely anything at all. Fortunately, it would make them vulnerable to EMP, and that means they would be vomiting a whole bunch when they get hit by it, and considering how our kill box is designed, they will be getting hit by EMP, so I'm going to avoid that for now. We can also gene splice them, which reminds me, we've got a whole bunch of new genes we can use. Pyrophobia does nothing to ghouls, and you can splice on as many of these things you want. Yeah, we'll give you that, and robust digestion. Thank you very much, and poor artistic. The great thing about this is it should reduce the complexity of the ghouls, so they'll actually eat less, and the robust digestion means they get 80% more nutrition out of any raw food they eat. It's just stupidly overpowered. Oh, I should probably give them tox resistance. Turns out ghouls do not have tox resistance. But it does give them slow study. You know what? We're not going to be going near anything too toxic for a while, so we'll just leave that for now. But later on, we'll be upgrading those gene packs as they become available. That's another thing we're going to be looking out to buy as we go is more gene packs. One other thing we'd also like to take care of is Philippe over here. Hey, Philippe, where are you going? He's going to play chess. Philippe lost their fingers and their leg. Okay, we replaced the leg with a peg leg, which means their manipulation has been horrendously hit. They're down to 80%, 84% manipulation, which makes it much slower for them to make... what do you call it? Statues. But now they're up to 92%. Reason being, where is it? Don't Trust Me 3 has that little ability that allows them to heal stuff. So that has completely restored their finger, and yeah, perfect. They now are back up to 92% manipulation, which means they can make those statues faster so that we can keep turning them into gold ones, or uranium or plasteel, or hopefully whatever we can get out of them. Now, we could, of course, remove their peg leg, and we could heal up their entire leg with Don't Trust Me, but, no, we want their fingers first. So 6 days from now, we should be able to replace the other one, or we could get them a bionic to replace that. I can't believe I almost missed this one. There's actually a quest here we like. It's got a psychic emanator. They're sort of rare. Like, very rare. What is this? Crash shuttle? So, shuttle crashes. 4 hours later, it'll get attacked. 4 hours after that, they leave. All we have to do is defend it on the 4-hour mark from whatever attacks, and it should be... Yatkin. Okay. And we have been looking to get ourselves another ghoul, so yes, I think we'll take that quest. How long does it take to summon Shamblers? 2 hours. You know what? No, we'll do the quest first, then we'll summon the Shamblers after that. We want that Psychic Emanator. It's very rare. They're not incredibly useful. They're not as good as, say, Yunners. You guys are down here. All we gotta do is keep an eye on this. After about 2 hours, we're gonna want to head down there and set up shop. We will use the newbies as meat shields. Oh, well, we actually have a bunch of royals here that might be able to help out. Probably not. Who knows? Quest time is at 3 hours. Once it hits 4, usually the attack comes in, and I'm betting it's going to be somewhere down here, or at worst, it could theoretically come from over here, but usually it's the closest side to the shuttle. I may have done these missions a few dozen times before. They're usually pretty... I never bought a Doomsday. No. It's fine. We have a meat shield up front in the newbies. They can go up with the dumb shits. Let's say there. Actually, let's twist that slightly. The annoying thing is, if you tell them, say, to move there, and then you try and drag a line through it, it can't place them where they're already planning on moving because it thinks they're still there. Even... I really feel like if you're drag selecting people to where and the thing blocking them is their own selves that are theoretically should have been there before you. It's fine. Click over there, then we'll do the drag out, and then we'll grab the rest of them who've got their guns, and let's start moving them down here. Right. This is not perfect by any means. And now let's see if... Oh, they got wargs. 4 wargs, 4 wild boars, and someone's got a low shield. Ooh, I do love me a good shield pop. Now, who's got... who wants Shock Lance or Insanity Lance? Enemies, give me enemies. None of them are tough. If any of them are tough, they would be becoming our next ghoul. They have 1 low shield pack. Oh, that one has recon armor. Good recon armor. Never mind. Suppressed. Getting distracted. Alright, let's just select... This guy is the armor guy. We might want him. And Chef is the little shield guy. We'll just we'll put on their ranges using the rangefinder mod. So now we can keep track of both of them. In fact, where is our low shield people? Okay, who's got a shock lance? 2 of our shock lances have double charges. I like to spread it out so that we only use 1 charge at a time. And we want to hit... I think it's Chief, is it? Damn it. Is that Chief? Yes, Chief Mercenary. Zap him. Perfect. One down. Now, do we want that? I kind of do want the recon armor. 105% sharp protection. Actually, now that I think about it now, we're better off with the flak vest. It'd be a waste. So instead, we'll get everyone to line up, and then we're just going to gun down the rest of them. You guys charge. Actually, never mind. Okay, that worked out really well. We've got a whole bunch of food for the fridge. We've got a prisoner for a whole bunch of things we want to do. Oh, damn it. Let me check something. Never mind. I had a plan to capture some people and suck the skills out of them. So I was hoping for some people that had really high skills that we might want to pass on to one of our pawns. One of them did have 15 shooting. That would have been nice to nick, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll keep an eye out next time around. This is just a learning experience. There goes the rescue shuttle, and they are gone. Where's the pods? Right, you. Psychic Emanator. Let's place you right about there. Right about there. Yeah, let's... Actually, wait, no, right about there. I want to make sure it hits the whole dining area. I think that gives everyone a plus 5 or 6 mood boost. It's not that great. It's not as good as the Yunners. We'll put together a Yunners meat beacon in a bit. But for now... And why are these people not getting tended? Never mind. They got around to it. We've also done a quick one of those balloon festivals. That should keep everyone a little bit happier. We want to grab everyone's mood up a bit. And you need to be plugged in. There we go. Now, let's see how that affects everyone's mood. How you doing? Psychic Emanator Soothe. Plus 5. That's for someone with psychic sensitivity of regular. War Machine, and actually we need to rename War Machine. To keep it less confusing, we're going to have War Machine, the original, and then instead of War Machine B, it will be Love Machine. Hell yeah. Way better, actually. Love Machine. Love, whatever. You know what I mean. Perfect. So we've got War Machine, Love Machine, and then as we introduce more of them, there'll be a different type of machine every time. Alright, what do we got? Annoy. What is wrong with you? Oh, yeah. We got them to do a linking ritual, and what did you get out of it? Water skip. That is actually useful if there's ever a fire. You know, I could get more things done if they stopped social fighting all the time. Why? Like, their needs are actually pretty good, it's just they keep beating the snot out of each other. There's too many social problems because they don't have the prerequisite scarring. And we can't get the scarring done because they keep beating the snot out of each other before we can arrange it to get the scarifications finished. Alright, I'm thinking... War Machine, could you grab some food there right now? Yeah, perfect. I think it's time we got everyone to do a quick scarification mission or two to hopefully get everyone's mood up a bit. One satisfying gashing of ideology later. That gives War Machine one more scar. They're up to 2, right? Yeah, it's fine. This pain will actually help them as well. Got scarified as plus 5, but where is it? Minor pain is 3, and once we get them another scar, they'll actually get a plus 2 from having the scarring. Sometimes we have to do that for everyone. And the time it takes is how long is this thing? I think it takes like 6 hours or something stupid. 3 hours. It takes 3 hours out of the day. Ugh, at least we can use less people, I suppose. But I'd kind of like to use everyone for now, just to give them a bit of a mood boost, so they stop hopefully kicking the snot out of each other. We're having a little bit of an annoying, what do we call it, too deep infestation? Easy peasy should be. Free food for the dumb shits. And we should also make sure that our other frontline troops are ready to go. They can stay slightly behind the ghouls. You can target that one. Right, some minor scratches to the paintwork. Might want to repair those up. We'll just put them in a home zone. Okay, it'll require some cleaning and stuff, but that should allow us to repair those up. Another question that's come up a few times is, why do I have 2 ritual circles? Well, the reason is I want one high-quality ritual circle and one low-quality, depending on what ritual you're trying to do. For example, if we're doing draw animals, we might want to grab someone, put a psychic foil helmet on them, and get them to do the ritual so they have a much larger chance of getting manhunters. Then on the other hand, we might just want to draw a lot of Shamblers, Flesh Beasts, or have a really good Imbue Death Refusal. So one for good rituals, one for weak rituals. And it allows us to do stuff like this. We'll say we can grab Smirk, grab this prisoner who's 34, chuck them in there, and now we can drain 6 years out of them. If we try to do it the other side, we're going to end up draining like 30 or something, and we don't want to. We just want to make Smirk under the 25-year mark. So this makes Smirk young enough that they won't have to work, they won't keep demanding age reversal, and it keeps them out of the way. It only takes Smirk out of the running for a while. Let's see, where are they? Oh, they haven't actually demanded age reversal. Well, I'm going to give it to them now. I'm going to start left to right and get everyone's ages done. We're going to drain these prisoners to make it happen. While that ritual is going on over there, we're going to do a quick draw Shamblers ritual over here. We'll have War Machine lead it, and they should actually get a nice happiness bonus out of doing this now that we're a ritualistic religion. As far as I can tell, this ritualistic religion doesn't really do much, except it slows down your research, makes you better at researching anomaly stuff as opposed to regular stuff, and at the same time, you actually enjoy the rituals as opposed to being horrified by them. I think that's what it does. Right, draw Shamblers is complete, in which case, where is... Yeah, Brandon, I would like to summon a Mechthreat, summon a Diabolus. We're going to need the Diabolus chips to get ourselves other things, so we might as well do... I probably should have started that a while ago. Hopefully the Diabolus and the Shambler show up around the same time, and then we fight them off against each other. And Smirk is now 21. Perfect. We can do our next chronophagy thing in about 5 days. 4.8. 4.8, and we de-age someone else. In the meantime, we just have to keep people happy by doing rituals. And there's the Shamblers. Okay, perfect. I think it's time... Yeah, everyone can leave that alone. Don't want to attract the attention of the Shamblers just yet. We'll keep everyone mining over there, and then once the Diabolus... I can see that it's somewhere... Ah, there we go. There's the shadows. Bring everyone back inside, and then we're going to get Prichette to do a little bit of ring around the rosy. Plan here, very, very simple. We are going to... Oh, 1 second. Transmute steel is good to go. Yeah, that's uranium, gold. Yeah, we can transmute that one. We're going to need to improve the efficiency of this, but that will be later. For now, we want to go and attract the attention of these ones. Yeah, that's... perfect. Come on. Now, we want to keep them away from our base so that they don't get attracted to the walls. Hopefully they won't smash up this, but I want to try and sort of bring them around here and then bring them over to these guys. So to sort of bring them here, then we zip around here really quick or maybe do a jump, and they should aggro. All we really want them to do is to take out the chaff. They can take out the pikemen, and they can take out the milters. As long as they can take that out, we can handle the Diabolus. It's just handling all of them all at the same time is annoying and time-consuming. So instead, Prichette can take care of most of it on her own. Well, with the help of some Shamblers, of course. How many is there? 48? Kind of expecting with the quality of our Shambler rituals, the numbers would keep growing. Right, the mechanoids are beginning their assault. That actually works out perfectly for us. And we are just about ready. Oh, actually, I hope they don't hit that. Could cause problems if they do. Whoa. I think that's about enough. So, let's jump away. That should break the lock. Perfect. Psychic drone high female. Not perfect at all. Right, they're going to start fighting. Perfect. Prichette, get back inside. Oh, War Machine. How's your head? Minus 69. Ooh. Right, Love Machine. Minus 74. What are you wearing? Oh, Eltex skull cap. Yep. Okay, so you can force wear that psychic foil helm. That should keep you from going too crazy. War Machine over here, we're going to need to give you... No, not Void Sight Serum, that'll make things worse. Mind Numb Serum. Those two need it the most because they're the most psychically sensitive. Kevin over here is also 180% psychically sensitive, but since they're a guy, they're not going to care. Alright then, let's see. Please don't hit the corrupted obelisk. The question is, can they win? I mean, if they could win, I would be actually sort of shocked and surprised. But it really does seem like they're going to kick the snot out of them. You know what? I think that is a... Yep, that's one. I think we're going to go out and kill the rest of them. Oh. Well, that will change things. Turns out when you spray the whole area with fire, that might cause a few problems for things that can't put them out. I mean, it's still dead. But I think it should take most of them with it. Excellent. Works out for me. Over here we still have a bunch of shamblers. 2 shambler gore hulks and a few kitties. Well, I think that will be most of them dead. We'll wait until this guy is actually dead, and then we'll go out and finish off what's left. We're coming out to do a little bit of field combat. I think we've got enough firepower to take care of them. Plus, they should be injured enough that they'll spread out. They won't be able to run us down too quick. And oh, we got a minigun. We picked it up from those the last crowd we killed, Yatkins down by the transport shuttle. Oh, let's make sure we've got dumb shit and little shit up front just in case. Perfect. Now let's try and not shoot the obelisk. I'm pretty sure that does bad stuff. And we have 7 minor break risks going on because we're doing this during a high psychic drone, which is very inconvenient. Special delivery of wart. Excellent. In fact, I think we have a few barrels left. We might as well use that. And we really did successfully manage to split those up quite nicely. Alright, you. What have we got? I'm not sure how much that can hold, so I say we take all the wart and probably put it in there. Why not? Our next threat is more cougars. There seem to be a lot of cougars coming to our map for some reason. I think it's just the weather and the location means it's very limited in what it can manhunter us with. Alright, how much was that again? 75 cougars? Let's just take everyone back inside and open up the kill box. Time to go boom. And we're not even trying to keep the animals this time around. We don't want them. Plus, we'd have to deal with all the rot stink, and that requires just so much dealing with medicine, and I can't afford it. I mean, we could, but I don't want to pay for it. So instead, corpse disposal and enemy killing all in one neat package. We were not totally stupid about this. We put forward our... Actually, we've cloned Wasters. Why have we ended up cloning mostly Wasters? We've got War Machine, Love Machine, and Victor Savanoff and Victor B. Savanoff. Huh. Unusual. Maybe just clones are handier? And we should close that door because we won't need it anymore. Alright, done. Next! We are also going to move the wart to the fridge. Turns out you need to refrigerate that stuff. My bad. We'll dump that into the fridge zone. That should keep it safe. And we should have... Well, in 5.2 days, we'll have another 25 beers. That works out quite nicely. We're down to 52, so that'll keep us ticking over. Well, before we got so rudely distracted by a bunch of cougars, we now have 2 signal chips. What we're going to use them to build is a bandwidth pack, I believe. Bandwidth pack right here gives you increased mech bandwidth of +9. So we're going to chuck one of those down immediately. Quality doesn't matter, so Victor B can make it, drop it on the floor, and that should allow our mechanator Brandon here to control, well, have a bandwidth of 12 as opposed to 6, doubling the amount of robots they can control. We're also going to want to need to put together one other thing as well. Where is it? The array headset, +6 mech bandwidth also. So I'm thinking the array headset is going to be another thing we're going to want. And again, Victor B can make that and drop it on the floor. We're going to start getting into a lot more mechanator stuff right about now. A quick 2 deep infestation. We shouldn't have to worry too much. Done. Something to be said for having meat shields up front that you don't care if they take even the slightest scratch. It sort of cuts down on the amount of micromanagement you need to do. We have finally got our first minigun, and it is good. So it's a good minigun. We'll chuck that onto Smirk, and then straight on to our next minigun. This is going to take a while, isn't it? How many... Oh, wow, we only have 15 components. You know what? Let's just not make that minigun just yet. We'll make that minigun maybe a little bit later. For now, Brandon, get over here. You are reading this handbook. Yeah, when you're finished with that handbook, I want you to force equip that bandwidth pack. We have been slowly but surely grinding Smirk up in terms of they've got 2 scarifications. 1 more to go, and they'll be good. Why would you scar them both on the same eye? Oh, it's fine. Their sight's at 97%. Slightly annoying that they went both of them on the same eye. Words fail me at the stupidity of that. We have had another join offer from Woony, whatever. They are probably a decent pawn in many respects. Psychically dull, misandrous, brawler, but yeah, we don't. You're not bloodlust. You're not psychopath. I am afraid we will reject. Feels rude, but it is what it is. Now, where is Brandon? Brandon's looking good. They've got 21 bandwidth available. Now we just need to get our hands on a few other things. First, I'm thinking, ooh, when's some Death Refusal off cooldown? Excellent. And, ooh, chronophagy. You know what? We'll do a chronophage thing to de-age someone. How many people are demanding age reversal? Several people. Probably Nomad Gunslinger would be the one to go for. -4 for harmful aging. We can fix that up. You're 47. We can de-age you a bunch. Oh, and we are finally going to remember to fix Philippe's fingers. Now you have 2 fingers working just fine. I have been informed there's a chance that it will sometimes cause tentacles when you use that on them, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. But I'm pretty sure they won't mind. And we're going to have to send Pachetto for debt rest shortly, aren't we? Maybe we could give her... Do we have enough components to give her maybe a little bit of a speed up on that? 300 steel and 4 components for a death rest accelerator. Why not? She has served the colony well, and a death rest accelerator would definitely make things a little bit easier for her. Looking at this again, I probably should have looked a bit further down. This is not sorted. Annoy's treatment is overdue by 1 quadrum and 2 days, meaning they are probably the most annoyed. And when I looked them up, yes, they have terrible aging -7. They are not happy about that at all. What's the maximum that can go to? -10. Right, in that case, I think it's time for a quick age reversal for Annoy. I was going to just hit accept to this when I realized de-aging Annoy by 22 years would make them 17. That's a little young. I mean, I don't think I'd want to be 17 again. That's just too young. Like, you don't really want to go down below about 25 or something like that. Let's see, 30. Yep, this will drop you to 19 years of age. That's good enough, actually. Perfect. You're going to do all of that. In fact, actually, that's not... Yeah, that'll only take how long? 4 hours? Yeah, go for it. That will take Annoy out of the problem pool, and then we can concentrate on the next person. Now, we can only do that, I think, once every 10 days or so. It's going to take a while to make everyone happy. It's raining! This is the first time it's rained in ages. It's going to wash the map clean of blood. Oh, finally. Took a while. When's this team going to be ready to duplicate? 21 days. We got time on that front. Annoy is now super happy that they have been de-aged. They are perfect. Excellent. Smirk there just needs 1 more scarification when they wake up. And we need a lot more miniguns, which means we need... Oh, actually, we got 34 components. You know what? Let's check ourselves out 1 more minigun. It takes, what, I think 20 of them? Yeah, 20 components for each minigun. So I'm really hoping someone will come around and find ourselves... No, quest, Shack of Treasure. What do you got? Oh, that expired. Never mind. Oh, finally, we got fire components. That's what we've been looking for. Right. Hostile activity detected. That is A-OK. Now we just have to get some people over there to extract them. What time's it? 8 in the morning. No, I'll do it at 6 tomorrow. 6 tomorrow we'll do this. I decided to take an extra day so we could chuck down another steam vent geyser power plant thingy. Geothermal power, that was it. Reason being, our batteries are actually starting to dip occasionally. I think even... Well, they're not right now because we've got the wind going. I think we were starting to cap out on the amount of power, which is a bit depressing. That should take care of our power for a little bit longer, but that's the last one. That will be all 5 steam geysers tapped. That's well, that's going to make life more interesting, I suppose. We'll have to start putting down an awful lot more wind if we want to keep our power up. We can start getting into bioferrite power, but that is also another whole kettle of fish I don't want to get into. You know what? We'll figure it out later. For now, we have actually 2 component patches we can hit. We're going to hit one of them in the morning, and we're going to bring back all of the components we're going to need to keep us going for probably about 4 or 5 days. It's 3 o'clock in the evening, which is terrible timing, but we are going to launch them over here. We're going to send them to Lump of Compacted Machinery. We're going to send them to the furthest away one. Drop in at edge or drop in center? Drop in center. Doesn't matter what's there. Reason being, our guys have actually got some built-in combat augs, so we don't really care. Elbow blades or whatever. So even if there's something in there, it's probably going to be something minor. Wow. Okay, there's this guy. Did not see that coming. Is he the only guy? I thought it would have been just... I really thought it was just going to be some man-hunting animals. What are you like? You are abrasive, volatile, and a slow learner. And you got a knife. You're bleeding out in 12 hours. Your movement speed is 2.91. You are probably going to get shanked if we're not careful. We do have a psychic shock dance. Never mind. Elbow blade to the rescue. Right leg, though. That's unfortunate. So, here's the plan. We mine this all out. There's a lot of components here. Once Burks finish tending to themselves, yeah, Dr. Heal Thyself sort of situation. Oh, great, we got a 2 deep infestation back home as well while we're at it, but that is grand. Where is it? Down here. Ah, looks like we got more insect meat. Yeah, go, 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 go. Still not enough firepower. They never should have gotten that close. They're going to be working, well, a lot here. The thing is, we've set their schedule to nothing but work, and they're going to keep mining until this entire block is gone. They have extremely low expectations because they're far out here. Yeah, we'll get rid of your hungriness in a minute. Consume that fine meal. All of their recreation and stuff is all going to start falling off, but we should be able to get 80% of this done, hopefully. Maybe more. If we're very lucky, we can get all of it. And then we need to get them back home, which we can do by either... Well, actually, there's a couple of ways we can get them back. Which reminds me, I should go back home and make sure, yeah, we have replaced the transport pods. Finally, exotic goods trader has shown up. That means we can start selling off some of these statues. You can go, you can go, you can go, and you are all steel ones that I have been forgetting to transmute. Quick transmute that one. Ooh, nice. In fact, yeah, I kind of messed up on the food front. We have run short of rice and potatoes, and I hadn't been putting meat in the hoppers. But I have now, I fixed it, and Victor, who are you getting into a fight with now? Victor and Prichette. Yep. What's Prichette's melee at after all of this? She's at 9. Victor's at 10. Let's see. What about War Machine? Only a melee of 5. Love Machine's at a melee of 6. Huh. Turns out Make Love Not War is not quite as accurate as we thought. Okay, when it comes to numbers, bizarrely enough, the best negotiation ability on site is Granite. Yep, this guy. Who would have thought it? Yep. So I would like to call these exotic traders. We're going to see what they've got. Selling all of our statues, we can make about 12 grand. That gives us 12 grand of purchasing power. Let me see. There was a lot of problems with this. We bought ourselves a skill trainer for artistic and shooting. We can feed them to War Machine. We got a death rest capacity serum. I thought that would be a good addition for Prichette. We got a tech print for flesh shaping, an archite capsule, actually 2 of those, a gene pack for deathless. Plus, it has strong melee in it. A sight trainer for invisibility, a psychic sanity lance, and a psychic shock lance. Yes, we shall take all of this. I had to sell 4 components on top of everything, but I think that was worth it. Now, gene pack deathless. That should go in here. We should have space. And I just got to make sure we store all the rest of this stuff. In fact, War Machine, where are you? You are meditating at the statue. Nope. I want you to... Oh, wow. I just realized they have no passion in shooting. And yeah, this is actually might have been a waste. Or maybe not, actually. We've given Philippe the artistic trainer, because why not? They're now up to an artistic of level 19. And then where did that invisibility trainer go? It's around here somewhere. Our team on the mining site are getting a little, well, problematic. They're exhausted. But that's okay. We're sending in reinforcements. And you know what? There's a few camels right here as well. We're just about done. Whoa! 156 components, and this is why the remote mining stuff is just so much better. Okay, come on, you want to finish that off? Last one. And that is a total of 162 components. Right, time to leave. Why is Nomad Gunslinger color number 9999999F whatever? That seems unusual. Alright, we're also going to take a whole bunch of marble chunks. So it's 108 marble chunks. We could take the sandstone. It's just, I'm not really that bothered. Granite and sandstone have just confused our system already. So let's just take all of that stuff and leave. And then what we shall do is... Damn it. Prichette, Why can't I choose your... I should... Please say I can choose your permits from here. Excellent. Transport shuttle back home it is. And we'll check it over here out of the way. That brings everyone all the way home. And we even get some meat out of it as well. I think that was very, very, very productive. We don't even need, like, we won't have to worry about making any more components for a while. We should be able to just crank up the production of miniguns. In fact, let's just queue up 3 of them right now. I might spread that out and get 2 people making miniguns. Yeah, this is going to take a while, isn't it? And hopefully we have enough space in the fridge for all of this. I can chop up some more bugs if we need to. I've been turning some of the bugs into chem fuel because, well, we're going to need it for more transport pods, especially for more components. Like, that's just one component seam we found. We will find more. In fact, I might want to find some steel as well. We could bring back a lot of steel and cut down on our steel production needs. And I also need to remember to put everyone back to, you know, not working themselves to death so that they don't have major breaks. Sorry. Oh, the refugees are leaving. She won't forget what you have done. That's... kind of got used to having them around. Oh well, we'll just have to make more recruits and oh... damn it, I probably don't want to roof that in, do I? Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, over here we're starting to expand out our kill box. Enslave that chief. Why would I be enslaving the chief again? Oh yeah, I had a plan for this guy. Enslavement immediately, and where was it? First up, I want you to grab a neural supercharge, chief. Nice. Then I want you to come over here and use the shooting skill trainer. I mean, you're pretty good at 11, but I think you can be better. Also, because you've got a neural supercharge, it increases your base learning amount. And boom, you now have level 15 shooting, which is pretty exceptional. Damn. Anyway, now, so this ritual draws experience from a victim's mind. I mean, target's mind. It takes 4 hours, cooldown is 5 days, but it requires a shard. This is kind of expensive. So... what was the name again? Chief. Yes. Okay, so we grab Chief, and we grab War Machine, and then we load up a few people behind them, and they should be able to steal 80% of the target's XP in their best skill. Oh, wow. Okay, there'll be a little bit coma for Chief and all that, but actually, what's War Machine's... can we up War Machine's psychic sensitivity anymore? There is... someone's got an LTEX thingy around here. You know what? No, 80% is fine. I am being greedy. I'm being greedy. I should be greedy. Oh, yeah, we also have the ideology offset of plus 10% now. That is mental. So we'll get 80% of their experience, which means, what, like level 13 shooting minimum on War Machine? I mean, they're already level 8, which is not bad. But this should take them over the top. Alright, War Machine, what's going to happen to your shooting skill? Wait, that was his highest skill. Yes, it was definitely his highest skill. 15. Nice. Okay, that is absolutely ridiculous. Thing is, if we had just fed War Machine the skill trainer, would have got them up like only a small amount. The thing is, they've no passion in it, so they don't get the multiplier. Like those skill trainers depend on the multiplier. So if you have a burning passion in something and use a skill trainer, you get more out of it. Since we didn't have a passion in it, by giving it to this guy who had a double burning passion, he got way more experience out of it. Now, true, we only got 80% of that experience, but it was still way more than we would have gotten by just consuming it ourselves. So by feeding it to him first and then feeding off him afterwards, it just transferred more skill. And now War Machine has level 15, so next time we clone them, all the future War Machines will have 15 in shooting. How long before we can do that one again? It's 5 days. Yeah, we need to get our hands on a lot more shards. And, for example, this guy over here has a 14 in intellectual. Ripping out 80% of that would be nice. And then we should probably start looking out for people who've got good skills. Like, I'm just looking, like if we're looking at War Machine here, we could get someone with melee. I would like very high melee pawn, very high medical, crafting, plants. We can get mining, social, intellectual. We could turn War Machine into an absolute, just like beast in terms of stats, then dupe the absolute bejesus out of them. And then they could fill in all the gaps in the colony. Interesting. Then we just arrest Chief and stick him back in prison. We don't actually want them to be a slave. But we needed them to be a slave, I think, to get them to use the skill trainer. I couldn't figure out a way to get a skill trainer and apply it to a prisoner. Alright. Next. Now we're just going to do a quick draw shamblers ritual. well, they sometimes bring a shard when we kill them all, so yeah, that would be nice. We like those shards. Oh, while that's going on, I probably should kill those camels for the fridge. You know what? No. We've got to keep focused on the mission. We need to get as many shards, get people leveled up, and we need to finish out this kill box. Doing a little bit of moisture pumping over here to try and expand out this area. We're going to turn this whole area into a sort of expanded kill box. It's just taking a little time. Also, while they're doing that, we're going to have Brandon summon the next Diabolus. Yeah, confirm. And hopefully they're summoned roughly about the same time. Throw Shamblers complete. And Diabolus summoned. Excellent. And we drained all the experience out of that guy. That experience gain is amazing. You have successfully completed the quest for Forsaken Nomads, and we enslaved that chief guy. You know, it's been going good. I'm getting concerned. Just if things go this good, usually something horrible is going to happen. Here comes the Shamblers. Right, how many is there this time? 69 Shamblers. Okay, they've gone up in quantity. We should probably bring everyone back inside. Otherwise, they might accidentally draw the Shamblers. We don't want to... I've been advised that the reason... Okay, there's the Diabolus. Where is the Shadows? Where's the Shadows? Oh, over here. Oh, well, this makes things much easier. Pichette, we're going to need you to do a little bit of a run around, and we're going to tell everyone to stay inside. I just realized I haven't death rested Pichette. Oops. Yeah, you go death rest. Sorry about that. That is my bad. That means they've got death rest exhaustion, which halves their consciousness. That is... Wow, that was sloppy on my part. In that case, we need to find someone to actually go out and draw their attention, and that person should have invisibility. Or skip. But we don't have skip yet, so I think invisibility is our best bet. And we bought an invisibility something somewhere. To make this a bit easier, we're going to cast Focus on War Machine. And that should last a little bit longer than 3 hours. Yep, that's going to speed him up to 5.82. Need you to start running this way, buddy. Smirk, you can get back to work. Perfect. Again, sorry, Pichette. Did not mean to worry yet with that. And we should also close that door before we go. There we go. We've got their attention. Yeah, nope, gotta stay outside of the range. That range finder mod is just so handy for this sort of stuff. Come on, draw their attention. Okay, we need to invisibilize, I think. Come on, get aggroed, get aggroed. There we go. And that should solve that. Why is that red? Oh. Because War Machine's invisible. Oh my god, I almost gave myself a heart attack. That is, perfect. Manhunter pack. What is going on with the Cougars these days? Fine. Wait, will the Shamblers and the Cougars fight it out? Should I open up the kill box? Nah, it's probably fine, right? Well, the Cougars seem to want to stay down here. That's, unacceptable. We're going to send War Machine out to stir them up a bit. Can we move at 4.6? Even with... Was it we give them Psychic Focus for the extra movement? Maybe because it's nighttime. But now that we're outside... That should draw some of them towards us. And we've got our next Diablo signal chip. One more of those and we can get to some construction projects. Well, it turns out that, yes, zombies will attack Cougars. Who knew? If those Cougars would attack the zombies, that would make life a lot simpler. Whew. Why are they hanging out down here so much? That annoys me. We probably could move all of our people up there and make things easier, but that's fine. We'll pull down here and try and drag some of these monsters across each other, and yeah, they'll kill each other at the end of the day. You gotta love this guy. He's on fire, still attacking the Cougar while on fire. I mean, if I was a cougar, I'd be very concerned. If someone's on fire and still attacking you, that's someone you don't want to mess with. There we go. We got a few more people to drag down here. Oh, unnatural healing is back up and running. Now, who did I want to unnaturally heal? Right now, we've still got a bunch of cougars out here. They managed to slaughter all of the shamblers quite handily. Unfortunately, the shamblers did very little to them. And there's plenty of blood around there, but there's still 87 of them left alive. Bit of a problem. We're going to leave them for now. I don't really feel a need to go out and kill them. Instead, we're going to concentrate on getting a few rituals done. Namely, we could do... Actually, we can reduce someone's age. And we can imbue Death Refusal. I think Death Refusal comes first. War Machine, who are probably going to be cloning a bunch more, might as well get them done. They should be the target, and the person who should be doing it to them should probably be Love Machine. They can invoke it because they've got very high psychic sensitivity as well. You know, runs in the family. And actually, those four have already actually... We'll send Smirk in. They've basically got demands. Prichet we can't send in because they're asleep. And yeah, we'll send in these ones as well. Perfect. That will be a skill loss of 1%, which is effectively nothing. Done. Now that I have another death refusal, that's our last shard though. Final shard finished. We'll have to get some more, and those shamblers did not drop any, unfortunately. I figure we can kill some of these now. Might as well. Should try. Oh. Actually, you can go over there. What I want is a little shit to hold the door. And we have our wasters up front, because the lung rot won't be able to affect them as badly. And we should be able to kill these guys pretty quick. Just gotta keep an eye on those walls, make sure they don't lose too much. Smirk? No. No. Just... So, the reason I left these guys out was, I didn't want them using miniguns. Because walls. I don't want the walls gone. You know, that's the whole reason that you just... No. Muppets. Right. That seems to be most of them done. War Machine, we had to kind of slot them in there to hold the line. War Machine's doing just peachy. They got a few scratches on them, but nothing serious. I love the way Kevin Tagley decided to go for a walk. And their walk was right through the rot-stink cloud. Damn it, I haven't even finished cleaning up the mess from the last one. What are you guys? You look like a lot of tribal equipment. Attacking immediately, breach your walls, determine their own path, watch out to appear unusually clever with their tactics, avoid turrets, fields of fire, and there's 69 of them. Yeah, this is going to suck, isn't it? Prichet is still down death resting. Everyone else is just about up and running. We're going to have to find a choke point and pound them. That's our only hope. We could try... Is there any summonings we could do? I mean, we could try animals, but are they going to prepare for a while? Nope, they're attacking immediately. We don't even get a chance to summon anything else. Give me a minute. Alright, they're coming this way. Looks like they're going to come through here. Right there, we put the dumb shits. Put everyone else at the rear. Okay, who do we want to put up front? Who's got tough? War Machine, Love Machine, Nomad Gunslinger, all of them have tough. We're going to try and get them to tank until the actual the shits arrive. Once they arrive, they'll take care of hopefully the body blocking. For now though, this is what we got to do. And the bloodlust people are just having a field day. They're loving this. Alright, where's the rest of them? What the... Oh, they're attacking that thing. Okay, they're split up a bit. We might be able to go out and gun down a few of them before they even get close. That might be an idea, actually. You guys go there. Dumb shits go there. Perfect, then we fall back behind the dumb shits once the time comes. Kevin, get out here, buddy. Yeah, you got lung rot. We'll take care of that in a bit. You should be fine as long as we get you some decent medicine. We'll switch you over to the good stuff just to make sure that doesn't become a problem. Alright, once we kill the first one, the rest of them should become confused. Oh, jeez. I love miniguns. Oh. Like, how can you just not love miniguns? They're so much... just... beautiful. Probably should be looking for some people to hire, though. That would be a good idea. Psychopath. Tough. Giraffe is tough. Neanderthal. Tough Neanderthals. Not bad, but we kind of are looking for Yatkins. Oh, they're all Neanderthals. Never mind. Oh, that would explain why they're just standing there getting shot a lot. Who else got lung rot? Brandon. Yeah, that's gonna suck. This is gonna eat through our medicine. Someone actually had a bow. I saw a bow there a second ago. It might be time to retreat. Yeah, we should probably retreat back. We've killed a fair few of them, though. You gotta give it to them. Okay, everyone back here. Did they just break? Oh. In that case, let's gun down a few more while we got the chance. Oh, and they left loads of medicine. Excellent. That'll help us with our lung rot problem. Oh, Jade. Reminds me of stuff and things. Alright, you guys can all bugger off and we'll just go home. Randy looks to be having a bit of fun with us today. There's just no rest from this stuff. It's just infestation now. Everyone's got their lungs treated though, so that's fine. Oh, maybe fall back a tiny bit. 33 mega spiders. Spellipede. Yeah, there's a lot of... Ha! Right. Maybe... Killbox? I don't think we can take them in open combat. Yeah, maybe back here a bit. You know what, we'll set up and we'll lure them in. Much better idea. Now, you two can go up front. Oh, we managed to get their attention. Run? Try not to get shot as they're going back in. Yep, right about there. If they come from the rear, this could get a little bit awkward. This is going to be a lot of Chemfield. Yeah, War Machine, get back here if you wouldn't mind, buddy. Yeah, I kind of knew the front line wasn't going to hold so well, or the walls, but we made sure to spread out, and we've got only tough people on the corners that matter. Oof. That's just so much mess. And vandals. Just vandalizing the area. That, oh, come on! It's fine. I'll just rebuild them. After I turn your corpses into chem fuel. Well, this is taking a long time. It's just they don't decide to all come at us. They're spreading out all over the place and doing... Oh. Maybe it's these guys? And then time for a quick cleanup, and then we'll grab all of the insect jelly. Well, they managed to destroy a whole bunch of mining drills, which is just so frustrating. But it's fine, it's fine. We can rebuild them. For now, I think we're just going to grab all that insect jelly, put it in storage, and hope someone comes by to buy it all. Oh, come on! I had a plan today. I had a plan, and Randy's just like, no, you do not have a plan. You had a plan. Now, you're just going to eat it. Oh, Christ. Look at this. That's the plan we had. We got the Shambler Swarm, Manhunter Pack. And what's this? Enemy Raid. I don't even know. Enemy Raid. Then we've got Manhunter Pack, Chandler Swarm, Infestation, Enemy Raid, and now another Infestation. Because Randy just doesn't want me to finish the plans for today. Right, well, this is what we've been left up with. A bunch of mega spider cocoons, spellipede cocoons, like a lot of cocoons, okay? So I figure what we do is nothing. We leave them there. In fact, we're going to get our next Shamblers. In 1.6 days, we draw the Shamblers. Then we're probably going to want to summon a Diabolus, and then we'll activate a lot of them and let them all fight it out. We're going to stay inside and not worry about it. Right now, everyone has been fighting non-stop. So, what we've got is recreation all round for everyone. Just recreate. That's it. Get it on. Be happy. Well, Philippe, how have you got such terrible recreation? Whatever, we'll get everyone back up to happiness level, then we'll get on with the rest of the day. I really have to get some form of just beauty enhancers. We're having social fights just constantly. It won't stop. Let's see. Yeah, Victor Savinov started a social fight with Burke. War Machine and Kevin Tagney had a social fight as well just shortly before that. They just keep kicking the snot out of each other. It's kind of impressive. Also training up the melee skills a lot. And a prison break. Because it hasn't been a busy enough day already. Whoa, where are you going? No, you're gonna feed food to the people who are prison breaking. That's not a smart plan. Now, one thing I really have to do is make sure that we just switch them all to, actually, no, ignore. Ignore is better, yeah. Otherwise, we're going to be blocking the door here with the shit team, and they're going to come along and just start opening up with miniguns on top of them and be like, no, don't kill all the prisoners! And then all the prisoners will be dead. Oh shit, dumb shit. Actually, War Machine could use some training, but yeah, currently they're recovering from all the mega spider hits they tanked. Good job. What's your melee up to? Not enough. We should work on that. Though they maxed out their learning for the day fighting spiders. Should be a little bit more careful with them, but I'm being a little bit reckless because they do have a death refusal on them. Alright, let's beat these people down. You are... Oh, you actually have a death refusal on you. That's fine. Blood loss minor, some psychic scarring, so you're not going to be too spry. Yeah, it should just be attending party. Yeah, off you go. So everyone's going to attend a party? Fine by me. That's Chief down, and then the last one still standing is Rue. Well, sorry, Rue. You gotta go. Can I even actually target him? I can't tell. I don't want to target the people who are on the ground. Oh my god, is Don't Trust Me just gonna wander through going to the party? Or... Never mind. Problem solved. Alright, we're going to grab someone to go put those prisoners back in jail. Also, Pichette is up to 98% death rest. I mean, okay, they can wake up anytime they want, but they're 98% of their bar full. We might as well wake them up now. And they can go attend the party as well. Now, who's the happiest right now? We should get them to take care of the prisoners. Oh, Philippe's the super happiest. Witnessed death with bloodlust 5 times and got to kill someone. They are... Yep, they're good, In that case, you shall capture Chief, capture Rue, and capture Aronson. Capture the lot of them. How are they looking? 10 hours, 19 hours, 5 hours. I think we'll probably grab over Prichette to coagulate them, just to make sure they don't die. The thing is, the blood we're using to do this is probably the blood they gave us, so... We've got 17 wounds tended instantly. The quality is meh. Quality 51, quality 80... Quality 40. Not terrible, actually. But they won't die now, and everyone can get back to the party. Rue here is one of our long-time customers, and yeah, they've got an infection. You know what? Let's just stick him in the subcore rip scanner. Yeah, that'll rip out their brain, but it'll turn it into a core that we can use to... Aronson. No, they've got some years left in them. They're 41, so we can use them to get some more age, to reverse the age of a few more people. Where is it? Well, actually, we can do some age reversal right about now. We'll get them treated, and then maybe they survive the age reversal, maybe they don't. Right, Rue is done, and then Rue is going to be back up and running again. Perfect. Someone want to take Rue and put him back in prison? Completely cured Rue's infection. They're also psychically dead. We kind of ripped out their psychic sensitivity from them. I think all we can really do with these guys is... Well, we can still keep using them as a blood bag, but realistically, that's it. It's not even worth ripping the cooking out of them. And they're already 60 years of age, so if we try to rip anything out of them, they're probably just going to die. Subcore rip scanner, I suppose. Victor Savinov here is 35. We would realistically like to take out about 12 years, but we're going to get 17. And that'll make him 18, which is just, I suppose, okay. It's actually just a little bit too strong ripping the stuff out of him, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Once that's done, we'll then do the draw shamblers. We'll also draw some mechs, and then... Yeah, this is going to be a mess, isn't it? But thankfully, we have Prichette up and about to maybe jump in and out and queue things up and hopefully get them all to kill each other. Well, Randy, you're just full of fun today, aren't you? Right, Doomsday, what do we got? 39 humans, raid, a group of Yatkin. Ooh. Yatkin, we were looking for new recruits, right? 1 second, I want to deselect them all so they don't show highlighted. We're looking for tough, and give me skills. Melee. Right, we need someone who's tough and preferably has a passion in melee. We got 1. Is that it? We have 1. Okay, they fit the build though. You would make an excellent ghoul. They've got tough, we don't care about chemical fascination, careful shooter, or psychic detail. None of that affects them. As long as they got a double passion in melee, that is good. And yeah, their asthma will get cured the moment they become a ghoul. We don't have a shard though, do we? We'll have to store them until we can get our hands on a shard. Alright, how many of you is there? There is 39. You are attacking immediately. You don't seem to be smart or dumb or anything. You are just regular. Okay then. Killbox or Doomsday then Killbox? That is the question. Well, I think it's going to be more explodey time. Yeah. If any of them are left alive that we want to capture that are outside, maybe, but for now it's just explodey. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Okay then, I think, actually this guy survived? Huh. Right, the Chocolates unfortunately got killed, but that's okay. You guys, no more grenades in there, thank you very much. You guys hold fire. You guys hold fire. We just want to make sure no one's doing anything like, well, killing this guy that we want to shock. War Machine, give us shock glance. Yeah, you want to grab that guy. We don't have, unfortunately, a shard to convert him just yet. Perfect. Well, that's another one for the group. You go pick up your minigun. You go pick up your heavy machine gun. And then go capture that guy. And there seems to be a couple others. Ooh, in fact, there seems to be crawling to safety. I think we have a few more capture people, and they're pretty young. Ooh, they got several good years we can scrape out of them. Well, we've got ourselves an entity escape. What does that make? You know, I'm not even sure. It's been busy. It's been... Oh, both of them have escaped. That's not good. Smirk, where are you, buddy? We're going to need a flare. Like right now. Right there. There's 2 of them. Right, you need to stun that one right there. Okay, stun that one. Oof. Stun that one. Right. Stun that one. Damn it, missed him. Alright, everyone, this way. The whole lot of you. How fast is this guy? 3.07? And we need to send someone back to grab that. No, who's at the rear? Pseudonym here. Fine. You. I would like you to capture that Revenant Spine, put it into storage. How? How are you this fast? Where are you even going? Come on. Still not catching him. Aha! Gotcha. Sneaky bugger. Okay, Smirk. Give him a touch of the old stun. Now what you gonna do? Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna get riddled full of bullets. was a little bit awkward. How's everyone doing? Okay, maybe a little bit of minigun splash, but that is just, you know, the price we pay. We're also going to start releasing some of these prisoners, because killing them will actually give us a negative, and just releasing them does nothing. We've already drained all of the high-end abilities out of them. We've also drained all the years out of them, so bye-bye? Same with Rue. They're pretty much 60, and the only thing they've got to really offer us is cooking, so again, prisoner release. Don't need yous. Then these ones here, do any of you have anything good going on? You've got animals, you've got shooting a 15, might drain you. You've got shooting a 12. This animals thing is deceptive. Thing is, they're actually only learned level is 4. That's what you get the experience from, I figure, because the +8, that's genetic. So I don't think you get anything. If we tried to drain them using a ritual, we wouldn't get much experience out of them, because that's mostly genetic as opposed to actual experience. Could be wrong. Have to test it, but that would be my theory. And down here we've got intellectual, but there's a whole bunch more shooting here we could steal. There's a level 15 shooting. We could rip the... Ooh, and they're also going to be turned into a ghoul anyway. But never mind. Let's continue on, and hopefully we can get our kill box finished. And I do have to summon that other mech. Jeez, Randy's just making it a busy day. We are almost ready to convert this over to to our new kill box design. In fact, we'll deconstruct that there. That will open up this section for them to walk through as opposed to through here. Then we can seal this area off and chop it out. There we go. We're just about finished. Once we delete that... Oh, damn it. I missed that limestone wall. You know what? We will delete this one from the inside once the flames die down. And we've got some more thrombo steaks that have shown up. Excellent. They look wonderful in our fridge. We've been kind of delayed on a few things, but we'll get around to them in a second. Before this is finished, Kevin has got their... Kevin Tagney, their transmute steel ability is off cooldown. Now, this is where things get a little wonky with that one. When it comes to making golding statues, they're great. They're wonderful. The thing is, you can convert 50 steel into 500 gold. Wonderful. Per action. However, what we can do here is we can convert a nature shrine. It's a steel large nature shrine. The things are just... the prisoner, they're miscellaneous, I believe. Yep. They come with biotech. So it's 300 of, well, all the materials we want. And we can convert it to gold. However, it's terrible. You can't really sell it to anyone, but we can break it down. That will give us 1,500 gold if we break this down, assuming we get gold. If we don't get gold, we'll end up with bioferrite or plasteel or uranium or whatever. We can still find uses for those. So what we're going to start doing is trying converting these instead, because if we get one of these turned into gold, we can make 3 gold statues out of it. Of course, getting enough steel, that's going to be a problem. How much have we got? Actually, we got 1,300 steel. Not too bad right now. It is probably to do with all of the stuff we've been smashing up. And uranium. Well, looks like we're going to have lots of uranium around the place. Alright, this is done. I think we can finally get around to doing a couple of things. Basically, draw Shamblers and draw on the Diabolus and let these things mess them up. And then draw the survivors down here and kill them. Oh, and we need to put in... Yep. Plasteel barricade, limestone wall there, and now we have a triple boom box. Everyone is a lot more shooty right about now, so these thrombos don't really pose the same threat they used to early on. These extra miniguns, they just give us that little bit more firepower. We've now summoned a Diabolus, and we have drawn Shamblers, and we have these guys over here. So, yeah, things should get interesting. Hopefully we have the correct bits and pieces in place, and we should be able to all turn them against each other and just wipe out whatever's left over. Which I'm thinking is going to be the bugs. The bugs are going to be what's left standing, is my opinion. Hey, Shamblers approach. Okay, we got 59 of them over here. That's grand. What are you? Oh, you're leftover Revenant goop. Oh, and there's our Diabolus, right on time. Ooh. Well, that's a good landing spot. Right. Oh, there's 2 Diabli this time. Diabli, Diabliosi, Diablibus. Okay, Diablibus. Let's get Frechette out there and let's get her moving. Yeah, give me a minute. Well, we've got the conga line going and we're coming up on Bugsville. Ooh, I think we'll go slightly right and try and curve around these. Once we activate these, it should be an absolute mess. They're all going to start killing each other. Now, I've put on the rangefinder so that I can see... Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, there we go. Time to do a bit of a jump. Yoink! Ah, beautiful. 1 second. Oh, damn it. No, I don't want to select the nuclear waste. I want to turn off all the those funny colours. Right. Shit, how much damage did you take? You got... Dear God, those charge shutter blasts did way too much damage to you. Keep charging. Down here. Go in there. Yeah, the bugs have split up, but they're still going to slaughter everything. Turn on the flames. Turn on the flames. It's the only way. Nope. They're idiots. We're going to get them down there and make sure there's no one following before we send them in the door. Oof. That is a horrifying mess. Well then, I think it's time we open these front doors again. Thing is, I'd closed the front doors because I was worried that they wouldn't attack each other, but now I think it's time we open up our kill box again. Well, this has been a horrific slaughter. I can't believe the Diabolus never actually used its fire attack. Like, it could just spray the whole area in flames. And we still have 37 mega spiders. Seriously? You guys suck. While that's going on, let's just check. Did any of you drop a shard? No. Oh, yes, there is one shard that has been dropped. This was a new introduction in the game that was with the patch. We should allow that shard to be picked up. You basically get a search function down here. Hotkey is Z, but I've got numbers mod installed, which seems to overlap with that, so problems there. But it's fine, I can just click the button down there like a savage. Now, let's get our boombox ready to go. Oh, I gotta remember to bring those in or something. That's just... I keep losing them that way. Maybe we should just wall them in. Yeah, wall them in, put in some doors. Yeah, that's how I used to stop that from happening in the past. Gotta relearn this stuff every time, don't I? Alright, no, that might have actually been a little bit too long. Yeah, you go there. Perfect. And you go there. And finally, Samuel, you go there. How's Brichette looking? Oh, she lost her nose. We can replace it. Yeah, that looks like a good enough boombox. We don't have, well, we need another ghoul to hold that section. So we're waiting until the next guy comes online. Where is it? This guy over here. Yeah, whichever one of them's a tough yakking. That is the cleanest kill box in a while. It kills all of the leftover corpses. You don't even have to clean it out. Okay, you lose all the resources. That's a thing. I get it. But so long as you don't care about those, it's perfect. And done. We left ourselves a few things. Damn it, we are miles over time and we're not even close to finished all the things I wanted to get done today. But we do have several miniguns. We're actually getting a little bit further along on this. In fact, you know what? We're close. We're close. Next episode we should have... oh, this is going to get real spicy. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.